Ever stared at your Experian credit report and wondered why that old checking account or savings account is still hanging around? It's a common question. While these cash accounts don't directly impact your credit score, you might still want to remove them for privacy reasons or simply to declutter your report. So, how exactly do you go about getting them off your Experian record? Let's dive in. First off, it's important to understand why these accounts show up in the first place. Experian, like other credit bureaus, collects a wide range of financial information. This can include not just your credit history, but also things like public records and, yes, certain deposit accounts. Financial institutions sometimes report the opening and closing of these accounts, although it's less consistent than credit account reporting. Now, for the million-dollar question, can you actually remove these cash accounts? The short answer is, it's not always straightforward, and there's no guaranteed method like disputing an inaccurate credit card entry. Unlike credit accounts that can have errors affecting your score, cash accounts are typically reported accurately in terms of their existence. However, there are a few avenues you can explore. One approach is to directly contact Experian's customer service. Explain that you'd like to inquire about the possibility of removing your deposit account information from your report. While they might not have a standard procedure for this, expressing your preference for this information not to be included could potentially lead to a resolution. You can usually find their contact information on their website. Be polite and clearly state your request. Another tactic, though less direct, involves focusing on data privacy. You could research Experian's privacy policies and see if there are any clauses related to the retention and use of deposit account information. If you find anything that suggests you have a right to limit the inclusion of this data, you can reference it in your communication with them. It's also worth noting that these cash accounts typically don't linger on your report indefinitely. Over time, as these accounts become inactive and are no longer reported by the financial institution, they will likely fall off your Experian report naturally. The exact time frame isn't fixed, but it's something to keep in mind if the account isn't causing any immediate concern. Keep in mind that Experian's primary focus is on credit-related information that impacts lending decisions. Removing non-credit accounts isn't a common request, so be prepared for the possibility that they may not be able to fulfill it. Persistence and polite communication are key if you choose to pursue this route. Ultimately, while you might not have the same direct control over the removal of cash accounts as you do with credit history errors, understanding why they appear and exploring your options for requesting their removal can empower you to manage your financial information more effectively. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.